Ayo, back at it again, doing me peace and love reflections. We here for another Soulful Tunes here on Stereo. My name is JoJo, also known as the Master of Manifestations and gives zero fucks, depending on the platform you are on. Today, we are back to the back, yo. We back at it again, but yo, we've had a journey this month of making sure that we can stay on our schedule, making sure that we can stay in harmony with self and understanding, and making sure that we are able to grow and sow our way out of our problems. Y'all, I have been dramatically sowing so much that I feel like it's on the internet. Yep, that's it. 1 second. Y'all, we gotta get our shit together. We're right on time.
Yes, indeed. Peace. I'm glad that we are back for another Soulful Tunes and we getting back on schedule because, like you said, yo, it's been, well, not even a full month, but definitely the past 2, 3 weeks, things have kind of been off. But I'm glad to be here and looking forward to the conversation.
We're doing good work, y'all. We're getting the internet together. Peace be upon you, Sister Chocolate. Glad you could be here with us today. Yo, you right. It has been like 3 weeks. We have been barely in and out. I think I was just doing like 5 minute voice messages on stereo telling y'all about the song of the day. But yeah, we back on it, y'all. The internet. Y'all, I have been waiting 5 days for the internet. The first company was the internet I previously had. And they had told me they was gonna come out and set my internet up. And I was just like, all right, 5 days passed. He's talking about we getting to you. Then I said, that's fine. I got my phone data. Phone data came through. Then the towers fell in the town, so all the internet was wiped out. Then the spirit was like, you spent that money on the internet that you had? Yeah, that's all the money I had. Well, they gave me back some of the money, so I had enough internet to talk to y'all right now on stereo. And on top of that, I'm able to talk to y'all right now, and the internet actually coming through at this moment. So we're gonna be here. We're gonna we here. It's a blessing that we here. It's a light awareness that we can be here with you guys with no interruptions because I'm on 2 different internet services. So it's gonna take them 30 minutes, but we here. I'm mostly moved into my new house, my new space, and as you can hear, the energy sound a little different. We don't hear so many locusts, but we do got different birds now. Not so loud, not so many large parrots, but we got a good amount of small green parrots, and that's cool. We got some chickens in the space. But yeah, Sister Chocolate, how you been? What's been going on with you? It's been a while since I've been able to even plug in to Financial Freedom Fridays here on Stereo at 5 p.m. Eastern Time.
Oh, well, same old, but I've been really busy. We officially in the last quarter of the fiscal year, so uh, last Financial Freedom Friday, we just did a rundown of what was going on across my different platforms: Chocolate's Golden Train, Chocolate Seedlings, Nature's Gold, Fifth Gaming, Smart Contacts Partnership, and I also plugged in the Forest Restoration Project. But yeah, we just went over what's to come. And that's what I've really been focusing on, just making sure that each of these things that I'm trying to promote and trying to share with these different platforms is actually getting shared and promoted the way that it should. I talked about how, although I love, the platform Mighty Networks and the way that you can really build a community, it has some cons that I've been trying to work past, and I haven't been able to work past them. And so I still have that platform, which that's just sharing the most basic information about all the things that I'm doing. But I'm utilizing a different platform now because it'll allow me to connect with the community, and they'll be able to see what offerings I have and purchase them. And so that's what I've really been doing, working on content and lessons for chocolate seedlings and really building the wealth and wellness community and talking about the different things that are really hindering us when it comes to our wellness and trying to show people a way that they can cultivate better balance in those areas. So that's really been my main focus. And then also working on the fifth gaming platform and creating and adding to that. Because, like I told you, I'm going to be adding trivia and word games as well to add some variety to the types of games that we're doing, along with the games that you're doing on Spatial, along with Splinterlands. I think this would be a good expansion. And since we get into those cooler months, people going to be in the house a lot more. So I feel like all the things that we are doing now is really going to start getting the attention that it deserves.
Ugh. Indeed. I'm glad we're getting ourselves together and we're moving into the energy that we all are going into. Yeah, this has been a blessing, a lifetime of lessons, a lifetime of awareness. The topic of today, though, is why do you stop moving forward? And I picked this topic because I want to bring uplifting awareness and reassurance to those who are struggling right now with reaching your goals, attaining the levels in which you wish to grow into, and just basically getting it together. What make you stop moving forward? See, even though I was going through some trials and tribulations for at least I want to say this past month, I never not once stopped trying to move forward, even though I wasn't stable enough to keep doing soulful tunes like I wanted to do or like I was used to doing. I was still moving in a way that said I need to move into a direction that's going to get me back to being more consistent with soulful tunes, be back to consistently putting out content, to consistently be able to do what it is I need to do. Y'all, we still with the Block Cycle Labs. We still with the Natural News Network. We still with the Meta Environmental Exchange. It's just gonna be a little different now because we realized this past month that we need to focus more on what we are doing. What by we I mean me, my life, my family, my business at hand. Um, the business at hand is teaching and learning, but I've been dealing with so much of other people's stuff. And I think I actually said this last year around this time. I've spent so much of my time helping others promote themselves, get themselves up there, that when they start to see their trials and tribulations, it drag me down with them. And me being me, not the meta environmental exchange, but still it's the same me, you know. You can check out the link of the meta environmental exchange above my head here, and you can also go to my page on Stereo and see the same link, and it's gonna take it to everything that I'm gonna talk about today and everything I'm talking about right now. The me is the meta environmental exchanges where we take technology, the internet, the digital space, and we mash it together with nature, building upon what we want for our dreams and our realities, our business and our companies, our brands, our services, and our products. No matter what it is that you're doing, there is a way for you to balance the metal world with your natural world. And we call this financial development. Get your financial aid now by joining us on the Meta Environmental Exchange, because there is something for you no matter what corporation, business, brand, and service that you wish to do. We actually upgrading soon to have our grants and our trust acceleration of courses going. We also building more onto our real estate education platforms. We also are building more upon our, I think we basically perfected the loans and borrowing section. All now you need to do is just sign up and join us on school and learn more what that is. How to implement that will allow you to know more about that once you get into the school. Um, New coins is coming out. New companies, new products, new services is coming out. I said all that to let y'all know that I'm still moving forward. No matter how many trials I had to move, I had to, I got additions to my ongoing family. I had to let certain family members go. I had to bring certain family members back. I had to get rid of the internet to get new services of the internet. And funny thing is, the internet that I'm getting now is the first internet I got when I first moved to Costa Rica. Because the internet that I just previously had didn't want to give me what I wanted when I wanted it, and got mad that I wanted it when I wanted it. Like that, you can't give somebody something like a snack and always be dependable. But then when they used to be in your graces of dependability, and they believe you're gonna still be dependable like that, and when you're not, you can't get mad. Internet company spoiled me every day. They would say, you need help, they would come out the next day or that day. Now they want to wait 5 days. And I said, oh no, baby, y'all already spoiled me with coming out the next day. I'm gonna just get a new internet company. So this internet company said, we'll come out in 2 hours. Give us 2 hours. I said, you right. Come on out 2 hours. I don't got time to be waiting. Because the longer I wait, the less harmony I would be in. The more I wait, the less time I had to bring my money into filtration. Y'all, we got new coins coming out. The new coin of the week. Well, it's gonna be of the next quarter, because we in the last quarter, like Sister Chocolate said. We're gonna be featuring Wave, which is also called Wealth Wave. So the Wealth Wave token is out there. It's called Wave, WAVE. It's on the Algorand network, and we rolling out with that one for the new first quarter. Cause we done with all the quarters. 4 quarters now. This is last of the journey. What we did this year in these quarters, we had wealth class token. We then, when that was the last year's. So this year we had what? Block cycle labs, which was cycle. And now since these quarters is ending now, this year is ending, coming to a full circle. We coming out with Wave, which is the wealth wave token. The wealth wave token is coming with, just like Hurricane Helen. She came through and she did some destruction. Some destructification was happening. We destroyed a lot of products, brands, and services. And the new wave is gonna bring forth more wealth. We notice we're not saying money and finances, we say wealth, because so many ways of wealth is coming to us. Like I said, we are building on our grants and our trust platforms. That's a new level of wealth and increase. Building more on our tax refrain and system, building more wealth. Still going strong on planting of the trees, the ecosystem, ocean awareness, plastic waste elimination, animal environmental exchange is still going through. We still doing that. Nothing's changed, y'all. We just adding on to it. The Forest Restoration Conservation Act of 2024 is coming to an end because 2025 is coming out. Are we ending what we're doing? No, we actually just extending and adding on to the services. So instead of just promoting the Block Cycle Labs Kids, we will be promoting the Block Cycle Labs Kids, Nature's Goals, Wealth Wave, and Stretching Hands. These are Stretching Hands and Wealth Wave are our two new add-ons to the system. Another token that we will be using is Jerusalem, which is also Stretching Hands, and it comes in PSLM. Peace be upon you, living tree of life. Glad to see you here with us and finding out what the Sowful Tunes is about. We're talking about why you stop moving forward, and really right now we're just talking about how far we still moving, even though we took like a hiatus for a month. And we got plenty of new things coming. We are now focused on real world assets and real world changing assets. A lot of the things we were doing was built on NFTs, and we still built everything on NFTs, but now we're moving in a way that says more real world assets. Jerusalem is a real world asset token that allows you to build communities and build your gardens, build your homes with fresh vegetables and trees and plants and fruits and other environmental resources that you can utilize to increase your life. Tap into that. Wealth Wave tokens, we bring in real world changing things like um, solar panels, ACs, units, portable AC units that can recondition and air condition the schools, buildings, hospitals, and your homes. And it's really small units, but that's new information soon to come. We'll also be giving y'all real estate in forms of digital currency, so that's another real world asset. We got a lot of things coming out, but let's just say be mindful, be here, be sowing and growing with us to find out more information. To find out what we're doing and how we're doing it, the link is above my head and also here on my stereo profile. Oh, we not stop moving forward. Why do you stop moving forward when you believe that your goals is attainable? A lot of people say it's depression. A lot of people say it's just they lose the energy. But my question really comes to halt is when you say I had to stop moving forward because of these reasons and these excuses, did you start back? Do you see yourself starting back? And how much power does these things have over you that cause you to say, I no longer want to reach my goals? I no longer want to see my services and products be out there. I no longer want to reach for the heights that I knew I could. Whatever in my life happened to me has overpowered my will and desire to grow. Why do you stop moving? When did you realize that whatever is going on in your life stopped you at a complete halt from you reaching your goals and your dreams and your aspirations? Sister Chocolate, would you like to chime in?
Yes, indeed. For myself, there's usually two reasons why I stop moving forward with anything. And one is to either put it on pause. Either that's because I see something about it that needs to be revised or reformed before I can move forward with it, or there's an obstacle that is preventing me from moving forward. So I need to stop moving forward with that so that I could take the steps to remove the obstacle. Right. And then, other than that, the only other reason why I stopped moving forward with something is because I've said I've given this thing so much energy and it has not produced anything for me. It has not given me anything back. And so I will stop with moving forward with it because it's not reciprocating the same amount of energy that I'm putting into it. So I usually don't just completely stop moving forward with something unless I see it as something that I can't continue to put my energy and time into. Other than that, it's just a brief pause, or it's a pause to fix something or to work on something else, and then I get right back to moving forward with it.
I agree. I like how you said a quick pause. Because for me, I mostly pause. My moving forward never stop because I'm just readjusting how I'm moving. It's like taking a road trip and I see a store I want to go to. I may step to the right, go to the store, but that don't make me stay at the store and not continue forward. I might continue down the path, but the car break down, and I got to exchange and change out the car, the vehicle, the transportational unit. That ain't gonna stop me from moving forward. When I see things and people, businesses that don't reciprocate right now, I used to just stop moving forward. I used to say, man, it's not working out. Let me just stop doing this project. Let me stop doing this goal, reaching this goal. Let me just stop because this is doing this, that, and the other. But now I'm getting the mindset to say, this isn't giving me what I want, but I enjoyed doing what I was doing. How can I continue to do what I'm doing in a way that still allows me to grow? And that's where we actually got that's what we got the wealth wave token, because we were moving in a way that we were spending a lot of energy promoting block cycle labs. But the increase that we was needing to get, not saying there's no increase, no, the coin's still rolling, y'all. Get into it, plug into it on the Algorand network. But it's just not as fast as I needed to go in what I'm having going on in my life right now. And because of that, I needed to increase who and what I was reaching out to and who I was helping and who I was putting my energy into. And once I increased those beings, we got stretching hands. We also got wealth wave, and we also still got the block cycle labs. I was able to reach out to these people and increase the goal. My goal right now is to gain this property for the forest restoration project so that we can get our real estate classes out there and we can get a house that we can live in and sustain ourselves without continuing to pay rent. Yo, that was the goal the whole time. But the goal started having some obstacles. And the obstacles, they not stopping us. They slowed us down, but we still here and still going to that quest, still meeting that level, still aspiring to be in that goal. But I'll be getting sidetracked. But whew, Lord have mercy, y'all. I feel like I ran a marathon and I have not done nothing but sit here and talk to y'all. But that's my own personal problems. But yeah, the goal of the topic of today is don't stop. Maybe put it on pause, maybe slow down. But if the goal you have was given to you and it's a natural goal and it's in harmony of your life, don't stop. Continue. No matter what the obstacles, the trials and tribulations. Trials and tribulations are meant to enhance and bring clarity to whatever it is that's your natural purpose. If the goals you're trying to reach is outside of your natural purpose, then shift your sight on what it is that you need to do. Shift your sight on what it is you can be doing and find out how to balance it more naturally. And that way you can be able to stay in your natural self. Because when you're outside your natural self, things become hard. Things become strenuous. Things become stressful. Things become outside of what you wish them to be. It's it's something that we got to understand. A lot of people say, if you hit a wall 3 times, just stop doing it. You can hit a wall 3 times, but then ask yourself, are you trying to get through the wall, past the wall, around the wall? Is this wall even supposed to be there? Because if you think about walking in a maze, you can be walking in a maze and trying to reach a goal, but then hit a wall. And then if you just step to the right, the opening is there. If you just step to the left, the opening is there. But then those openings could also lead to another wall, right? If you are aware that you have a goal and you keep hitting walls, look around you and find out, are you supposed to go above, around, or through it? And if not, then maybe you just got to turn around and try a different path. But don't stop moving forward to reach your goal. That's really what I wanted to get through to y'all today, is just don't stop reaching your goals. I mean, yeah, things may look hard at times and things may be a little stressful, But if you stay focused and continue to listen to the Most High that is you, and standing with you,
I see you muted. I wanna agree with what you just said, and I also want to say, because a lot of people who are on this platform or who listen to us, either they're brand new to business or they've only been doing it for so long, right? And so, because of that, a lot of times when we hit walls, it's because there's some development as a business owner that we need to work on and we need to develop ourselves in. Or there's certain characters about ourselves that we need to develop to be able to push our business and our projects forward. So a lot of times, we want to stop doing something and we really shouldn't stop doing it. We should actually look at the full spectrum. And now we know that people naturally have a hard time looking at themselves because they're always distracted by unnatural things and looking out into the world and everything that's going on. So a lot of times it's hard to really look at yourself and say, there's something I need to be doing better, right? A lot of times when people's projects and businesses aren't working, they think that it's something with their target market or their marketing or their idea. And that's not what it is. It's something that maybe you need to develop as a business owner that will help push it forward. And so that's what I wanted to say. When you see those blocks, don't just look at what you're doing, how you're promoting it and whatnot. Look at yourself too and see what you can do better, how you can communicate better. That's a big thing too. So just be hopeful and keep continuously sowing and growing.
most definitely. I just saw one of my dog buddies from the other side of the street. And I enjoy seeing animals that I know enjoy their life. Even though I moved, I get to still see them in different ways of their world and their life. They had to move as well. Their owner wasn't feeding them, and he had to send them to different places. But now they seem like they flourishing and growing, and that's cool. That's cool, y'all. We doing good work over here. We're growing and sowing our way. I like Sister Chocolate said just now, and we getting ourselves in. Y'all better content, give y'all more information, and hopefully give y'all more insight on what you can be doing to get yourself to the level in which you wish to be in for yourself, not because of others or what others have for you or want to see from you. How you want to see yourself grow. We're gonna give you different ways of doing that. So I should be back here on Monday for another Soulful Tunes here on Stereo, guys. We strive to be here every Monday at 11:11 a.m. Central Time. That's 1:11 Eastern Time, and we here, y'all. We here for y'all. We here for the people. We here to give y'all what the people need the most. And it's a soulful spirit of growth, understanding, and knowledge. But I done said what I wanted to say for y'all today. I don't want to hold y'all too long.
Indeed, I think that we pretty much, gave to this topic what we could give
Sister
to
Chocolate,
it.
anything you
Go ahead. I hear you cutting out a little bit.
I cut out a little bit, but they fixing the internet. But But I was just saying that's all I want to say for them people, and I was allowing you to give your information for them, whatever you want to tell them, because like wrapping it up.
All right, cool. So basically, again, I'm Chocolate Gold. You can find me at Virgo Sun and Soil here on Stereo. Make sure that you go to my profile, follow me, and click on that link and follow me on Telegram as well. Everything that I'm doing, all the events and classes that I host are going to be uploaded to Telegram as I'm doing them. I will be here on Wednesday for Words of Wellness at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. And then, of course, on Friday for Financial Freedom Friday at 5 p.m. Until then, y'all keep sowing and growing. Peace.
Peace. Glad we got all that information. I also want to plug in before I get off here, y'all. I'm starting to do a bunch of spatials. Not spatials, spaces on Twitter or X, however you want to call it. It's all the same word. um I'll be doing more talks over there as well on spaces, and letting y'all know the more financial understanding that I have. Here on Stereo I talk about financial, which is the balance between nature and finances, but when it comes to strictly financial talks, I'm over there on spaces on Twitter right now, jumping on, letting people know what the projects is that we have going on. I don't like to come here too much to tell y'all about finances over here, because I like this one to stay pure and natural and balance with that. So yeah, join me over on Specials. The same name at Gizeroplex. That's GIZEROPHUKZ. Name ain't changed. Still the master of manifestation. But again, we'll be here Monday, Friday, and Wednesday here on Stereo. Plug in, Fox, send us a follow. Please do a share. And my name is JoJo, also known as the master of manifestations. And Gizeroplex, depending on the platform you were on. Until next time, y'all, so on and so forth.